All right, guys, we are back again with another video. We're going to be going to pick up all the paint match for the F450. Me and Bubba have got the wheels and tires on the truck. Got some other builds that we're working on this week. We got another F450 we're going to show you that we're also going to be going to pick up. But let's get headed to paint, get the truck picked up, and let's get this video going, guys. All right, so not only are we going to be picking up all the paint match, guys, we've got some things we're going to be doing this week. We have a truck show this weekend that we're going to try and get the F450 finished up for. I've got only the paint match I believe left to do, and Bubba is going to be wiring the compressor while I am driving to pick up all the paint stuff. It's about 6 hours of driving, so it'll kill most of today. But I'm going to be heading to paint, picking all that up, and then we're going to be getting the truck ready for Bluegrass Truck Jam in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I think we'll have this video up before the weekend, so if you are local to Tennessee or Kentucky and want to go to a truck show, Bluegrass Truck Jam is at Beach Bend Raceway. It's a fairly new show. I did not get to go last year, but hopefully it's good. I'll go up there and I'll go see my boyfriend Greg. We'll go see what he's doing, and we'll go have a good time. Hopefully see some racing and take the new dually up there. Not sure what other truck we will take. Might just use the 32 foot, the new gooseneck, and we'll take the single cab and a golf cart or something. Just something low key, guys. I'm not going to bring any merch with me. I'm just going to be there to hang out and see the trucks and watch some racing and stuff like that. It's very rare that I go to an event without any, like a booth or anything, so it'll be a little bit different for me. But I will see y'all at Bluegrass Truck Jam this weekend. I'm going to get on the road, get to driving, get these parts picked up, and hopefully me and Bubba can have the 450 finished up tomorrow. Like I said, it's mostly just paint match stuff, and I've already gotten some pictures of the paint stuff, and it looks phenomenal. So I'm excited to get it back and kind of get the truck together and see. This will be the first like built Ford I've had. I've had a couple big Fords. I had a 12-inch lifted one on 40s. That was my first 2020 body style I'd ever had. And then this is obviously my first new Ford I've ever had. So I'm excited to get it. You know, it's still a usable truck. We're going to use it to pull trailers. We're going to do everything with it. So excited to have something like that in the fleet. And then come about this time next week, guys, you're going to get to see the new build that I've been hiding from you. It's been a real struggle to keep this truck a secret. Not letting it get seen in the background of videos. I've had it in my possession for about a month, but there was a bunch of stuff I wanted to do to the truck before I showed y'all. So I hope y'all enjoy it. And then we've got some big plans for FP Truck Fest, but I'm gonna get on the road. I'll see y'all there. We are at paint. We're also gonna be picking up another build, see if we can find it, and also find all our paint match stuff. Oh, there's the truck. Wow, 450 heaven. 450s everywhere. Alright guys, I want you to take a look at this unit of a truck I picked up. So we have a Glacier Gray 24 F450 Platinum that we're picking up for private label built. This is a sold truck for a customer. We just picked it up from paint. All the paint match is already done. We're gonna go back, we're gonna put a lift on it, we're gonna put some black JTXs on it. We also have a bunch of stuff stored up for this thing, but everything is paint match: valence, fog lights, headlights, badges, cab lights, mirrors. I mean, everything's done. The step trim is painted, door handles are painted, the window trim is painted. We've also got some goodies in the back. It is a Platinum. I believe it has 27 miles on it. Had 12 miles on it when I picked it up. Like I said, we're gonna be building this for a customer, but we also have some goodies in the back, guys. Check that out. So we have all of the paint match stuff for my 24 F450 Limited. So the two other trucks we built so far, actually the three that we've been building, are all Platinums. We still haven't got to build another Limited for anybody. And then we've got the grill chilling right there and the placard. I need to wrap that grill up just a little better. She looks like she's wanting to move around. But check this truck out, guys. He actually opted to paint the rear plastics gloss black, and then the step pads gloss black. So you really don't want to use the step pads, but it kind of just creates a little bit of diversity in the color, so don't blame him for doing that. And check out those taillights. So that's the same way that my taillights are painted also. Love it. Beautiful truck. Great work from the paint shop. And then the placard had a little bit of a spot in it that he is fixing, and he's gonna be bringing the placard to me tomorrow. And we're gonna get this truck wrapped up, guys. Customer has to pick up this truck by Friday. We also have to have my dually done by Friday because I've got a show this weekend. But wanted to show you all this thing. This color is crazy. If you've not seen a glacier gray truck, you are missing out. Makes me kind of regret getting white, but white's kind of my thing. Awesome truck. But I am gonna get some Burger Queen and get on the road. Take a look. I know you've been dying to see this color. This is arguably one of our favorite colors, but I don't think you've ever got to see one in person, have you?
No, I don't think so.
I like that. Yeah, the badges and the details. Painter really killed this truck. So we're going to get this thing lifted this week. This is going to be a separate video, though, so this is all I'm going to show y'all. We're going to cut here. We got to go to the important stuff, the 450. All right, so Bubba got the wheels and tires on yesterday while I was on my way to paint to pick everything up, but we had the fronts on last week, as you saw. Looks like he's got a little bit more of the lift stuff tidied up, and then he has got the rear wheels on. Now this thing looks huge. Do we still need to torque the wheels, Bob? Okay, so we just need to pop the caps on then. We're gonna pop the plastic caps on for now until we get some metal caps, but I'm working on seeing if I can find somebody to make me some brushed billet aluminum lug cap covers, guys. So okay, it's the little details that count. But we've got bed lights ordered for this thing, so don't think nothing about the bed lights. We need to get that off, and we need to take the door badges off too, Bubba, because that's just ugly. Yeah. A big red door badge is. But we're gonna get this thing off the lift here in a minute. I believe he's got most of the compressor finished up. We did end up leaving the compressor there and cutting the brackets. This is really the only place to put it on this truck. So, yeah, I believe he's got almost, what's left on the compressor? Is it done?
It works fine.
Hell yeah. All right, guys, we're about to get this thing off the lift and start putting it together. We've got all our paint match parts, everything but the taillights, but the taillights should be here today. There was a little bit of a mishap. There was a little smudge on one of the taillights. He's fixing it today, and then he is painting our new valence. I believe Bubba's doing an oil change on the old girl too. Already got 9,500 miles, man.
It was thick too.
Yeah.
Heavy.
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of forgot to change the oil. Ford didn't see this though. We're gonna put some of this OEM garbage back in it. match is done. We got the bags done, the compressor done. Bubba, we like anything else? I think we just got the face plates on. I think we're out of parts. Finally.
Should be it.
Should be it. I drove it home yesterday. Drives awesome. You would think it with wheels and tires and this much rubber, but it actually drives pretty good. A little bit of shake here and there, but I believe when you have a trailer on it, it's gonna be great. Have not drove it loaded yet, and we are gonna have to adjust all the goosenecks now, because this thing is quite a bit taller than what I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, it's a lot bigger than what I thought it was gonna be. Also, we've still got some like little small things we want to do and go over. We're gonna consider maybe powder coating the steps. Not sure. I would love to do it, but they've already kind of took a beating, so it's probably a bad idea. I don't know. What do you think, Bo?
These tires are gonna murder them.
Yeah, well, and this is actually a work truck for once, so she's gonna pull goosenecks and do stuff. But enjoy the good content, guys. We actually brought a good filmer in today, so enjoy. Testing. Bubba?
1, 2.
Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't count. They didn't think I could count.
Yeah,
but
as far as it gets.
So we have my 24 limited F450 tow pig that we bought new from New Jersey Truck King. We just got done with the build. Obviously, it looks a little bit different than they do stock. I wish they came like this from the factory, but that's
really
not going to
should.
happen. Leveling kits really do a lot these days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we're going to go over a little bit of the build for anyone that's wanting to build one of these or that just wants to know about the build. So this is a limited, so it comes with a lot of the factory brush trim. We did leave some of the brush trim, like on the door handles, the bezel, and then we tried to leave the fog light bezels and a little bit of chrome here and there to go with the chrome that we left on the truck. So we paint matched the insides of the headlights, the grill backing, the badges, all the front plastics, left the tow hooks chrome, like I said. And then we did actually have clears put in the sides of the headlights. That's pretty much everything on the front end. It's pretty minor color matching. Well, actually, it's a lot.
I don't know. Yeah, everything we done though just justifies it because it
just all flows so well. Yeah, and then a lot of people would have painted this, but I wanted the brush to tie in with the wheels.
Yeah.
And I think it really breaks it up because if this was white, I feel like there'd be way too much white on the front of this truck.
It would be too. It almost looked plain if all that was white.
But we've also got these 28-inch JTX Omens brushed with floaters because we're poor.
Yeah.
And they got 38-inch Furies. If you don't know, and if you've not heard me and Bubba complain about it about 15 times.
They're super easy to mount.
They're super easy to mount. Yeah, okay. I figured we complain about it at least one more time. We're done now. We got a Striker 4.5-inch lift. It's got new front coils and the little badge plaque. We do have FP badges being made, but they weren't done yet. So Kyle was nice enough to loan us some brushed temporary plates, but this is exactly what it's going to look like. It's just going to have FP right here. So And then we did Fox Resi shocks, and we actually did a remote Resi. You'll have to come in so they can see this. Did a remote Resi on the bottom of the frame. That's a little different for us. We usually get the Foxes that have the little clamp to put the...
That's a piggyback, right? Ain't that a piggyback style?
Yeah, it's considered piggyback. Well, most of the piggybacks are actually, you know, they're a fixed piggyback. They're not like the reservoir doesn't have a loop. But paint match the limited side badge. We even left... You can read the limited, it's still chrome. It's not painted white, you can't really tell. But left this part chrome, painted the rest. Let's see, and then so on the striker kit, this is their Rad Series kit. So it's a radius arm in the front instead of a 4-link kit. This is gonna be, what, the 3rd or 4th one of these we put on, Bubba?
Be the 3rd, I believe.
We got one of these on my daily driver too, the Rad kits. And I actually like them a lot better than the 4-link, at least for driver purposes. Now, show truck wise, don't get me wrong, the 4-link's gonna look better. Just because it's more bars and more stuff to look at. But we also did the floating center cradle in the front, or in the center. You're gonna see that. They all got brushed overlays on them, and then it flows right into the traction bar. That's one thing I like about the striker kits, is it starts right there, and the entire face plates all kind of line up all the way to the back of the truck.
He really does a good job at making everything just go from the front to the back.
These lifts really do flow. I really like them. But as we said, I left the door handles brushed, because the limiteds come with the brushed door handles. And then this trim, I don't know if I'd call that brushed or chrome or just stainless. But I feel like it's a nice
than brushed, but yeah.
It's a nice tie-in. And then we also painted the bed step. And do you want to pull out your app?
Yeah. See if we can connect.
See if you can connect to that thing. We did a, what's the name of that? Logic?
Logic IQ.
Yeah, we did a Logic IQ rear bag kit, and instead of one bag on the bump stop area, it's 2 bags on top of the leaf springs. So it's actually putting the force on top of your leaf springs and still letting the truck travel instead of just against the axle. I think that's a lot better design than the normal traditional airbags. And then we obviously got some big meat Larry Hoovers in the back. Oh yeah, you'll probably turn the truck on. Would you like the key, sir?
I don't think I need it.
Give it to you anyways. But you know, out of all of my trucks, this is, I say this every time we get one done, Bubba. You know exactly what I'm about to say.
This is my favorite.
This is my favorite. I've never said that before in my life. No, I mean it is. This is hard to beat, man. Like, I think we need to build a single wheel one, but the 50 is kind of a vibe. Oh, we also did the 3rd brake light because you know, nothing left untouched. I linked to it the other day. Is it still linked to me?
Probably.
Dang. Give me unlink.
Let me start it.
Make sure it's on. Oh, also, not for hire.
My Bluetooth was off.
Man had his Bluetooth off, trying to hook to a Bluetooth controller.
Anyway.
Anyways, we won't talk about that.
I should be able to shut it down.
Yeah, shut this typewriter off.
It worked the other day. Is it typewriting?
I mean, they all sound like a typewriter. I'm pretty sure you did have to have it on for the compressor to come on, because it wouldn't come on without it the other day.
Let's see what happens. I only messed with it for just a little bit.
See if you can turn it on. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah. I was wrong. So we do have a Logic compressor in the back too. Let a little bit of air get into it and then dump it. Go ahead and dump it. Show them the app though. Come over here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, I don't know, if you're used to airlift, airlift's kind of boring, but I've done set one preset and I think it's like 48 and 58. You can manually adjust each bag because it does a left and a right side, or you can push that center section and it'll link them together.
I click unload so they can see how you just moved to unload. Dumps it off. Pretty cool controller.
It's actually very
That's
nice,
my favorite
yeah.
app I've seen of an air controller. All right, let's move to the back. Let's move to the back. The people have been waiting to see the booty. So on the back, we did white and smoke tails because there's so much red on these. If you were to just do white, it would still have just a bunch of red showing. Didn't really want any dark, like smoked areas on the truck, but it does tie in really well. I like it. I wish somebody made like a clears lens for these tails where we could do white and clear, but they don't. These taillights are actually very expensive, so we're not gonna like
Are we smoking
test.
these? Or
Yeah,
painting?
we're doing white and smoke to match the tails. So we have some bed lights getting done for anyone that's gonna say bed lights. I promise we've walked around this truck 100 times and looked at everything and decided that we're gonna just do it all. We also have cab lights being made for the truck. So Don't worry, guys. So on the limited trucks, the rear placard is brushed from the factory, just like the Platinums and the King Ranch. I think King Ranch is too, ain't it?
I think so on these
Yeah.
new body styles, but I'm not
Yeah.
100%.
But these limited letters are actually raised up and they come off. So we took the letters off, left them chrome, painted the placard white, and put the letters back on. It's a really good touch. And then, as you saw, we did the white and chrome little Ford badge. Just some nice little touches. And then we painted obviously all your trailer plugs, and I think that's your spare tire lock.
Yeah.
We don't need that. It's not there. It's not there anymore, is it?
No, that's where the compressor is.
Oh yeah. But besides that, that's pretty much it on the build, guys. You're gonna be seeing this thing at a bunch of shows. Bubba might be driving it some because we do have a new build that I'll probably be driving. And if you're driving this one, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like the 5th video we've teased him about it. Guys, we really do want to show you the new truck. It's getting painted right now.
Coming
so
soon.
It's at the paint shop. You know, paint's not a fast process, so bear with us, guys. Plus, they don't even know about it, so they don't really know what they're missing at all.
You're missing a lot.
You're missing a lot. It is a lot of truck.
It's
a big girl. She's a big girl. But I think the next show for us is Bluegrass Truck Jam, which will be Friday and Saturday of this week, depending on when the video drops.
Yep.
I think it's what is it, July 12th and 13th?
Yes, that is
Yeah.
this week. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the next place to catch me. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, and grab some merch, guys. Merch really helps us keep building these trucks. That's a lot of how we're able to do it. YouTube doesn't pay one bill of what we do, despite what they may think.
But it's fun.
But it's fun. We do it for y'all. We try and do it in our free time. We're trying to make more videos, guys, but we're still running a shop and planning an event right now. So we're going to get what we can. But appreciate y'all for watching. We'll see you in the next one.